Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
We play to win. Let's go. Watch the screen.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
It always helps for a visiting team. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the Mississippi State man, Chris Jones with a sack there. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Demario Davis there on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. It's caught. Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Easy. Check. Walk 54.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's taken it around the 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go, baby. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Hill. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
43, 15.
On 1st down, Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Looking to throw again on second down. Hill, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Cook. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. That is caught by Williams for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. On first down, it's Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on second and long. Hill throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll make it third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Hill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A second down pass play. But it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kiko Alonso. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 87 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Von Bell.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This is Harris. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Breeze now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Breeze now on 1st down. And Josh Hill has it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now Breeze. Again has it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's Breeze. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
Well, there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute off. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing now is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Breeze. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a... Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. There he goes, right side. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 59 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what
and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Frank Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is...
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here we go with Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now it's Hill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again.
but the intent, I'm down to win. I can't. Went throwed and blinded my dreadlock in the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running me down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconception.